really quickly and talk about why mothers need to create. So there's actually this book that I just found, and I actually won a gift card from the library from their summer reading program. So I'm really excited to purchase it, and I cannot remember the full name, but it's Create like Pieces of Motherhood or something. I don't remember. It's by Ashley Gadd, though, who runs Coffee and Crumbs. So make sure if you just go onto any bookstore, Barnes & Noble, Amazon, Phoenix Books, and type in Ashley Gadd, she has 2 books. Anyways, I'm really excited to read that because I feel like the past year... Rosa, give her the chicken. This is very unfiltered of my life right now. I've really been able to create this space, and Rosa, and honestly, I wouldn't have been in this place if I hadn't started therapy. So before I had children, I was an avid runner. I enjoyed running as a hobby. I enjoyed knitting. I really enjoyed knitting. Okay. Okay, go ahead. Just go stick them in the tub and wash them off. I started knitting when I was little, like my meme taught me, and then I kind of went on and off. And then oddly enough, when I was in grad school, I like picked it back up again. This was like before social media. And I just like did it as like a way to release tension. Anyways, that definitely, I knitted probably still like through my first child, my second child. My third child probably kind of stopped knitting, kind of stopped doing knitting. I stopped like reading fiction books. I also enjoy reading. I love reading nonfiction and fiction alike. Obviously, I love to read nonfiction relating to pregnancy and postpartum research and all that. Like nothing fills me up more than reading that stuff. But I also truly love fiction books, like just love them. Anyway, so when I had my 5th baby, I really, and I'm able to see this now because I'm kind of like coming out of the waters. And I lost my train of thought. So anyways, when I had my 5th baby, I was in therapy because I truly was having a really hard time navigating. My anxiety was at an all-time high. I mean, I literally had 5 children under the age. My oldest had not even turned 6 yet when I had my 5th baby. So it was just, I was homeschooling. My husband works basically all the time, his days off are very unpredictable. He's gone at nights. He's in the restaurant business. So like bedtime by myself. It was just a lot. And I was really struggling coping. Anyways, therapy, shout out to my therapist who literally saved my mental health. It was perfect, and she really helps me set a tone for, really making sure to take moments. Whether those moments came every day, and they definitely did not come every day when I was like just starting this. But as time has come on, my oldest is now 2.5, since that point, really have been able to find little pockets of my day. Currently, right now, we're on a little morning break from school. But this is something I knit over the last year. It's a shirt, a tank top. It actually doesn't quite fit me. It ended up being a little small. It's a little short. But I'm just now finishing the collar on it. But again, just, I'm probably going to have maybe 5 more minutes on this, and then I'll have to put it away until later today or maybe tomorrow. But anyways, what I'm saying is it's so important to find those moments because it reduces stress. It fills you up, like you can still find something to do that you enjoy that doesn't necessarily relate to your children. And I think that's really important because yes, we are moms and we love our roles as mothers, but it's really important to go back to those things or find new hobbies like truly that fill us up. And our babies are not going to be little forever. So I think it's important to keep a few of those hobbies like fresh in your mind, or even if you find new ones, because as they get older, you're going to find this more space, and it's really important to find those hobbies, those creation moments. Maybe it's writing, maybe it's scrapbooking, maybe it's macrame, like anything. I really love handcrafts. So we do a lot of crocheting, knitting, macrame. I remember doing like a lot of needlepoint when I was little, like cross stitch, I think that's what it calls. I'd like to try to get my kids into that soon. Anyways, anything. Maybe it's bread making, cooking, things just with your hands. And I truly was able to find more space of this. Also, when I left social media, you guys, social media was a big, big hang up for me because I would take those moments that I would have and I would just sit there and scroll social media, which would just provoke more anxiety and feelings of overwhelm and feelings of lack. And truly leaving social media brought so much more space. So anyways, finding moments to create. I would love to hear from you all what you do to create in your day, or maybe you're hearing this and you're like, I have no freaking clue. Like, I don't even know. Like, I can't even brush my teeth without my kids being there with me. I have been there, and I'm still slightly there, but on a different level. My kids are growing, and it's a very weird space for me, not having a new baby. So I would love to know what you would love to start doing, and I'm going to be there and cheer you on and support you in your creating moments. I also wanted to share my postpartum journal that I have, my postpartum self-care journal. So not only do I show you all the your anatomy of how to heal your baby after baby and body after baby, and like I walk you through a 3-phase thing, but I also have a whole section in here because it's very important of a self-care process. So this has to do with any creation. Maybe you enjoy puzzles. That's another one. So I give you a 3-step process and you can brainstorm a list, and it's just so helpful to have a list all the time that you can pull from. Like when I first started doing this, it was like puzzles with my children. Like that's what we would do. Of course, it was during the winter when I had Anna, so it was a lot of space for puzzles, and it just really brought me back to the feeling, and it was good to do with the kids. So I give you some great ideas here. What, honey? And then you can just jot that down, and then it does go in where you can journal some, but you can have your habits, your biggest self-care goal. So maybe that's, you want to create more, like finding moments of creation. And like I said, those moments are probably going to, yes, right here. Are you going to finish your Play-Doh? Anna loves Play-Doh. She is a hands-on girl, and every morning she wakes up, she's at the Play-Doh station. I lost my train of thought again. Sorry, guys. Ooh! Don't make that noise. Here you go. Here's your Play-Doh. Oh, yes, moments. They're going to be few and far between, and that's okay. Like, it will get easier as time goes on, but just truly making those little moments, picking up those moments. And when you have a list of things to do, this is linked below for you. You can find it on Amazon. If you just Google Kaitlin Spano, it should pop up for you. It's just so important. It helps you feel good. So I hope that was helpful, and I will see you all later. Peace out. Mama.